What is up, guys? I am that boarding school dude. Welcome to another episode. We got a lot to cover today. It's St. Patrick's Day 2021. We're going to be talking about some of your guys' emails that you've been sending me. We're going to be talking about a new theme song. That's right. And most importantly, we're going to be reviewing and reacting to Northfield Mount Hermon. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I always appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm hoping this is a twist. It's not. Okay, I'll just have to edit that in later. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm not a huge drinker, but Guinness is actually pretty good. When I was young and fun, and out with my friends, I prefer Jameson. So, again, happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't really drink anymore. I actually find it kind of boring. But my realtor dropped this off yesterday, and he's Irish. So, G-Mac, that one's for you, buddy. Okay, so let's get to it. Guys, I've been getting emails from you guys, and some of your emails are unbelievable. I mean, I get emails from you guys saying, hey, listen, really like your videos. Could you make them a bit shorter? Hey, really like your videos. Can you change the guitars on the back of the wall? I don't like looking at them.
It became personal with me.
Can you maybe put some videos on in the TV behind? Guys, this is not like some sort of expensive production. I'm just kind of like shooting from the hip here. So either you like it or you don't. I don't know what to tell you, okay? If you do send me emails, try to keep them short, concise. When I read them, new theme song. Listen, I like the theme song that I have. Some people don't. Actually, there's only one person that has ever mentioned it to me, and that's my kid. I think that's because he watches other YouTubers and he prefers their theme songs more. So I'm going to run a couple by you, and then we're going to get to Northfield Mount Hermon. Let me know what you think. Okay, so here is number one.
Hey, nigga, you gay.
Woo! Okay, let's get to number two. Okay, that's enough. Okay, here's number three. This one is my kid's favorite. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up your options for the one-time new theme song. This is not really a huge deal, guys, but my kid has been absolutely breaking my stones about it. So we're going to take a survey. You guys can decide. Okay, so let's get right into it. Northfield Mount Hermon. Okay, this one is called A Well-Grounded Education.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Because it completely changes perspective. So where do we get a tip? Is it here?
Yeah, this F3 is like.
Yeah.
But you're using your épaulet.
The setting of NMH is unparalleled.
It's pretty nice. Big.
That of any other school. It's just an unbelievably beautiful campus, and it makes the academic life better because you get to wake up with this beautiful view every morning.
My favorite thing about
Actually surprised.
Northfield Mount Hermon is the opportunity it's afforded me to not just be pigeonholed as just an athlete or just an academic, but to be able to expand my reach to be a musician and play 3 varsity sports and excel in so many areas of school life.
I came to NMH from a really small school, and I was really nervous when I came. But I think what has surprised me the most about myself is that I can expand to the environment that I'm in, and I think NMH helped me do that.
When I came to NMH, I didn't know if I'd fit in. And I think something I've learned at NMH is how to be unapologetically myself. And I'm really happy that I've learned that NMH has supported me, because now I'm able to carry that into college and be able to be very comfortable with who I am as a person and what I love to do.
I came here and I felt grounded. I felt like I finally had some sort of anchor and security. I just love that feeling so much. Just everybody's just so supportive of you doing what you want to do with your life, and to provide any resource they can to help you get there. And that's something I could have never gotten in any public school or even probably most private schools. It's incredible.
You're encouraged to try new things. In fact, if you are willing to work hard and you push yourself to succeed, then you will. And I think that's an invaluable asset to NMH.
To me, the head, the heart, and the hand has been central to everything I've done at this school. It's what
Full disclosure, guys, I haven't seen anything about this yet, and kind of like a little surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, it looks like really nice. My dog. This place looks really nice. I'm not sure why it doesn't get why I'm not sure why it doesn't have the kind of status that like some of the other Founders League schools have. Guys, comment down below. Let me know why.
separates NMH from the rest of the boarding school world. Here, it's not just about educating how to act, but it's also about what your intentions are and how you treat your fellow students and your peers at this place, and how you treat people in the outside world.
The opportunities you'll have here, you can't get them anywhere else. And I think that if I were to do it again 1,000 times, I'd pick NMH.
Well rounded. Okay, let's check out another. I love aerial videography. That immediately like makes the dude score go up by like 0.2 of a point. Okay, I don't like that because the like angle of the horizon is off. They need to calibrate their drone. Mm-hmm. Seeing very well manicured grounds. You guys know I like that. Really like their like buildings. Their architecture at the school is awesome. Okay, so I see cottages on the names of some of these buildings, so that immediately makes me think that the dormitories here are like housing style cottages, not like big long like halls. Like some boarding schools have like big long halls stacked on top of one another. Some have different. I don't know, whatever. But these look like cottages. So I'm assuming they have like a working farm at this school as well. Maybe they get like some of like a percentage of the food they consume like from the farm there. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know. Okay, one more. Okay, so this one is an interview with Claude Anderson and Meta Dale. They're the admissions directors at Northfield Mount Hermon, and I've got an amazing story for you guys.
To Clark Anderson and Miss Nana Dale at Northfield Mount Hermon School, a top Yes boarding school, as well as a member of a schools association. As far as the interview goes, because there are a lot of myths about what is a good interview, what is a bad interview. But can you share your advice? What should you not do at your interview?
I think
Okay, let me just cut in here very quickly. 25 years ago, Claude Anderson, now the Dean of Enrollment at Northfield Mount Hermon, was in the admissions office at the school that I graduated from. Okay. His wife, very nice lady, was my reading tutor the summer before I went into 10th grade. So I went to a new boarding school in 10th grade, and one of the stipulations for my admission was that the summer prior to my first fall going there is I had to read a book and meet with a lady every week and talk about the chapter. I mean, it was really just kind of like I don't know what you would call it, a prerequisite to get in or something, but I did it. Well, Claude Anderson's wife was the lady that I met with once a week and talked about the chapter and blah, 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 blah. Now, Claude Anderson was also the dean of Guys Third at my school. So the entire boys' side, third floor, sophomores, juniors, he was the dean of that floor. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I've known Claude Anderson for a very long time. And I just have to say that when I met with his wife the summer before I went to 10th grade, I remember having to read this book. I couldn't tell you for $1 million what the book was. I remember there were cows in it, though. Long story short, one of the weeks that I had to meet with this woman, I believe her name was Terry Anderson. And I had to meet with her on a Saturday morning, I think at like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Well, that Friday night, before I had to meet with Terry, me and my friends went out. We went out to a party. And long story short, I was like 15 years old. I ended up getting the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know. I got the largest hickey on my neck known to man. Okay. The largest hickey that has ever been given in the history of human civilization, I had on my neck. When I tell you that it was like this big, it was insanity. Now remember, I met with this woman in the summertime. Nobody wears turtlenecks in the summertime. I showed up the first week with a turtleneck on, and it was okay. This thing was so bad that it lasted 2 full weeks, okay? The second week I wore a t-shirt because I believe it was like 95 degrees and with humidity at like 30%. I remember having to put like concealer on it. I mean, that's how bad it was. It wasn't like a light pink or a light red. It was like it was like black. It was like a dark purple hue black. It was the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Claude, if you ever see this video, please tell Terry things happen. And, you know, look, I was 15, so.
And that's so easily seen, and you know that you've practiced a set of information, and it's funny. I enjoy working with kids, so it's funny when I see them doing that, and I throw them a curveball, and it doesn't fit into their script, and you know I want to get them off the script because then I can get a better sense of who they are. I think
when I was going through the admission process at my boarding schools, I have no idea how I got in. I'm just being totally honest. You know, I didn't have the best grades. I don't think I was like, you know, top tier smart. Although I was bright. I was definitely bright, but I wasn't like, you know, like Harvard smart. I don't even know how I got in, to be honest with you. I think one piece of advice I could give you guys when you're going through like the admission process is like know a little bit about the schools that you're applying to. But most importantly, just be yourself. Honestly. Number one, because everybody else is already taken. And if they don't want to admit you on you just naturally being you, well, fuck them then. Go find somewhere else. So find somewhere else that wants to take you and admit you for the person you are, not the person they want you to be.
Trying to be genuine and not doing the script it just feels better. It seems more natural. I think paying attention and knowing a little bit about the school is helpful. I think some kids come in and sometimes they don't know anything about the school. So what does that say to me about how you're thinking about the school? Why are you here if you haven't even done any studying about the school? So I think that's an important part. What would you add?
I think for me, it's making sure that students understand when we are starting to evaluate them, right? They typically think when they walk in the room, that's when it starts. I'm already evaluating a student as soon as I put my hand out to shake hands. So international.
Okay, I'm not going to bore you with this whole thing, guys, but this just gives you a little taste about like what their admissions office people are like and what they expect, and I don't know, pretty straightforward. Okay, guys, so I'm still not feeling satisfied with what I found on the internet so far, so I'm gonna have to go with one more video. Unfortunately, it's 10 years old. That's immediately a ding. Northfield Mount Hermon, you need to put out a new video tour of your school in 4K. Put it on YouTube, put it on Vimeo. You got to do something here.
Jesse Bardo. He's in the admissions office at Northfield Mount Hermon School, and he is kind enough to take me on a tour of campus today. Just literally the day that all the kids are headed home for holidays, but I appreciate him taking the time. So, Jesse, where are we right now?
10 years old, God.
This is cottage. So this is just a typical dorm in Northfield Mount Hermon. We have lounge area, TV room, ping pong table room, and our kitchen where kids are able to make food nightly. This is a great space for kids to hang out. Girls and boys are allowed to hang out in this space during the day.
So we're in the comments.
Ooh, well, you know what happens there. A little bit of like, what's that game called? Tiddlywinks?
Brown hair, yeah. Like I said, girls and boys are allowed to hang out here together during certain times. But this is really a space for the kids to utilize. Again, for study time, to meet with their advisors. There's also faculty on every wall. So
I hate alcohol.
The house is right here.
I hate whiskey. It's so disgusting.
It's a really cozy.
Whoever invented St. Patrick's Day and whoever invented whiskey can fuck off.
It's a piece of feel at home. That's what we try to have in all of our places here at
Where are we now, Jesse?
So right now we're in the Memorial Chapel, which was built in 1899. It is one of our first buildings here on this campus, and everybody here at Northfield Mount Hermon works. We have a workshop program, and everybody works 4.5 hours a week. But that workshop stemmed from
4.5 hours a week. That is long, man. I remember my work program being like 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, max. 4.5 hours. Are they nuts? This isn't like, Birkenau. It's supposed to be prep school. Jesus.
It's being the boys on the Mount Hermon campus. One of their first workshops was to bring up all the brick and stone for this building from the Connecticut River up to make the foundations for
Nice organ, though.
this building, which is really neat. And you can still see all the artwork. And there's been some renovations, but mostly it's still the way that D.L. Moody intended it to be. So what happens in this building? This is the chapel. So we meet.
What happens in this building? Well, it's a nightclub. It's a deli, and sometimes it's also a room where pole dancing training takes place. What kind of a stupid question is that? What takes place in here? It's a church. Oh my God.
Once a week, sometimes twice a week, and it's the only building on campus besides the dining hall where the entire school fits. So it's a gathering place for us.
So you do assemblies.
Assemblies on Monday morning meeting, and then we have Wednesday what we call student life committee, and kids with our whole school meets, and we talk about and have speakers and things related to the students. We're outside the Memorial Chapel here at Northfield Mount Hermon. So this is known as Heaven's Hill, and D.L. Moody, his vision for the school, for the boys who went here originally, is that they would see the school where they're going and where they were at the time.
Guys, it's called like a windsock. I mean, put it over your mic or put like a fuzzy, I don't know, a fuzzy bunny or something over the mic. I mean, come on. This is like, I feel like I'm watching like Amateur Hour right now.
Outside world would be omnipresent, and they would know where they were headed, and that's certainly something that we've continued to believe here. And I think the kids see it every time they walk out of the chapel. They see exactly where they are at school, and then where they're headed out in the world to make a difference, which is I think a neat message for these kids.
All right, so we're in the
If you want to make a difference, try putting a little bit of like money into your marketing videos. How about that?
Yeah, so this is Alumni Hall. And it's called Alumni Hall because every class that's ever been through Northfield Mount Hermon is on the walls. You can visibly see their pictures whenever they come through here. This is the salad bar and sandwiches, and this is open all day. We call it grazing hours. We have a working farm on campus, so that really works well. But this is a great space for kids just to come and hang out. It's open all day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And classes are held in here sometimes. Kids just really hang out and enjoy the wonderful food we have, a lot from the farm.
Is this the main dining hall? Like, I would have to assume it is, but if it's not, like, I don't know, comment down below.
And certainly the space, it's a great space for us.
And how about all the flags on the wall?
So the flags represent the nationalities of every student that's come here in the last 5 years. And so we rotate the flags around, but there's 76 flags up right now. And you can see all the different places that kids have come from and been at the school. We're in Blake's Student Center. Blake started Friendlies, and he was an alum. So this is what he gave to the school as a gift. And this really, kids take ownership of this. This is a great space for them to come and hang out. This is, the pool table. There's also stage. There's impromptu dance competitions. We have crown a champion in ping pong or pool, and
I think it's cool. But it really lacks a lot of like character. It kind of reminds me of like a really shitty community center, or like the basement of like a student union building of like a state university or something like that.
It's, pretty much once a day. But this is a great space. It's again much like college in that the kids sort of just have this open space to themselves, and on the weekends there's lots to do here. As in everything at Northfield Mount Hermon, the outreach and the community, the student services is right here. So you're with your teachers and the people who are working with you in every aspect, all over campus. That includes the people who are making your weekend better here, or your social life better here.
So residential life is.
Yep, and it's located right behind these windows here. They are intimately involved with the kids, and this is their space. It's pretty cool.
So is this really the hub of activity?
Just call it like the staff police of this area. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Social activity on campus?
Definitely everybody meets here, and then, if there's a dance somewhere else or there's an art show going on, athletic events, kids meet here. There's a grill up behind us. They're able to get food there. This is where everything sort of starts, and then it goes from there. So
Just like one time. I mean, literally, just one time. I want one of these marketing videos to be done by students. And I'm not even saying that it can be posted on like the school's website. Send it to me. Guys, if you're out there, send me videos, okay? Thatboardingschoolddude@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll give you a Dropbox link. You can send me videos, okay? I want to know where people are having like their mental breakdowns. I want to know where kids are partying on campus. I want to know what teachers are total dicks. I mean, give me the real deal. I mean, all this just seems so scripted and so I want the real stuff. I don't want this cookie cutter bullshit. Okay? Give it to me.
it's the library. This is at night. During the weekdays, this is a silent study for upperclassmen. But this is a really cozy place to get work done. We have our media kiosks here. We have classes that come in here all the time.
Media kiosks? What the fuck is a media kiosk? Why is there not 15 top of the line iMacs right there?
Also, you get a view of the fall.
Is that the Jameson starting to talk? Man, maybe. Woo!
And again, I think there's 20,000 volumes in here. It goes down to 3 floors. And this is a really nice, cozy place that you can meet the teachers, work with kids in groups on the lower floors, and have silent study hall up here. So nice spot to work.
So where are we right now, Justin?
So this is Heffernan Hall
We're in the room that has really bad lighting, but we don't care. We'll put it out anyway.
brand new Rhodes Art Center. It's a LEED certified gold standard building. We built and opened last year. This is our choral practice room. So we're known as the singing school. Everybody here sings, and so as you can tell, our chorus and our choral program is very important. So we have a really wonderful space for kids to be able to do that. You may notice the microphone hanging down from the top. This is one of 3 professional recording studios that we have in this incredible building. So it's a really neat space for us.
So why are you known as the singing school?
Everybody here sings at least once a week, from the first year to the 4-year senior to the postgraduate boy who's playing football or soccer here. Everybody sings. It's just a tradition of the school. We've always done it, and it's really neat. This is our play theater. This is our where we put on all our plays, and this is designed as the theater in the round, as Shakespeare's theater in the round. It's really neat. It fits 210 kids or audience members in 2 different levels. Kids do all the lighting. They do all the set design and building. Behind here,
Well, let's see the stage.
Professional recording studios in here, and kids are in charge of all of this. And so that's a really neat space. And right now, what I'm standing on is it's a hydraulic lift, so we can lower this part of the stage for a orchestra section.
I'm sorry, that is not a theater in the round. Okay, I have a master's degree in that. That is not a theater in the round. That is not even a thrust theater or thrust stage. Ooh, I don't know.
Raise it for more seats or raise it even higher for more of a stage, which they've done right now. But it's a really wonderful theater, and we just had Dirty Rotten Scoundrels performed here, sold out 2 of the 3 nights, and just a wonderful production. The musical is big time here, so a space that we really enjoy.
So you said that the
Enjoy, but don't know much about.
Is intentional.
Yes, everything in this building, everything at school is designed for the teenage performer, teenage athlete. So this space is great because whether there's 10 people in here or it's a packed house, it's not an intimidating space for a teenage performer. But it is a very professional space. So it's really about quality, not quantity. This is the performance and dance studios are on this wing, and these are all our practice rooms for different instruments. So right down there we have the drum practice room that has a special.
How much longer is this video? Because I'm getting bored. I just feel like the production value of this is terrible.
It's lifted off the rest of the foundation, so that it doesn't disturb anybody while kids are playing the drum.
And that sucks because like this school looks really nice and their facilities look really nice. Why has it been 10 years since they put out a tour of this school on YouTube? I don't know. Guys, somebody give me the answer to this because this is like heading out of the 8s into the 7s.
And these are specifically tuned for different instruments. But all of these rooms, something I think is really cool here is that there's
What's really cool is the rooms, but not your lighting because I can't even see your face.
When you're walking down this corridor and there's music being played, you can hear that music. We think it would be sort of dead to block everything off. You really want to be able to hear it, see the kids doing their music. And then their teachers, who are professional musicians, all their offices are right here. As I said, very prepared on these.
They better wrap this up quick because this video sucks.
So it's pretty cool. James Gym, it's our wrestling gym, and it was the fully functional gym for Northfield Mount Hermon for a long time. But it is now just the wrestling gym, and you can see it's just really, it's an old school prep school gym.
That reminds me of a gym that we used to have at my school that was no longer in use called the Old Gym. I believe it was built around like 1900, 1905, something like that. And this reminds me of that. I actually think this might be my favorite space of the whole video that I've seen. It just has character. I think it's really cool. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Americans are just come through here wrestling, and our wrestling team is one of the top teams in the country this year. We're in the Northfield Mount Hermon basketball gym. This is a multi-purpose space for us, but in the winter it's all basketball. Our boys basketball teams are full in the country.
Buildings look old.
Really strong in our basketball. Girls basketball is traveling or is practicing right now. But this again is a great space for us. You can see the 8 schools conference which we're in and involved in,
yeah.
This is
every one of those schools has 10 times better videos than you too.
Who's your big rival?
So, in the 8 schools, our big rival, Andover and Exeter, certainly Deerfield right down the road. But I think I'd say Loomis is our big rival for most everything.
Loomis Chafee. Yeah, because it's Deerfield, Choate, Exeter, Andover, Lawrenceville, Hill School. I mean, I don't even really think that you can even have the balls to say that any of those are your rivals. They might be in your league, but I think Loomis Chafee is a safe bet. I mean, you're not rivals of any of those schools.
And we battle with them in almost all our sports. So I would say that's our big rival.
Okay. Guys, there you have it. Northfield Mount Hermon. I'm disappointed. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This school looks really nice, and I think it would be like really fun to go there. The facilities look amazing. Their campus looks amazing. It looks very well taken care of. Their marketing videos are just trash. Yeah, they're trash. I'm giving it an 8.2. 8.2, that boarding school dude, that is the dude score. It would probably be higher if they had something newer in the past 10 years. Give me something that's in 4K. Like, man, I don't want to say this is like one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this school, because I didn't really know anything like too much about it. But you can tell so much from a school just by the valuation that they put into their online exposure. And this was disappointing to say the least. And I say that in regards to their competition, like to the other schools in the Founders League. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see them pump something out. Claude, my man. I don't know how many demerits you gave me at Westtown for not having a clean room or anything on Guy's Third, but You're the dean of enrollment. You need to get these guys in gear. If you can't get these guys in gear, call me up. Call that boarding school dude up. I'll come up there. I'll make a video for you. I got a drone. I got a pro drone. I'll knock it right out of the park. Okay? You need me. Let's face it. Anyway, 8.2, Northfield Mount Hermon. I think it could go higher. I think it could go a lot higher, but I feel it's a fair score for what's out there. Guys, thanks so much. Again, if you haven't done so, please like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It's very important that you do that. Until next time. Guys, also comment down below. Let me know what new theme song that you liked. I think what we're going to probably do next is Petty School in New Jersey. Thanks. See ya.